Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov has warned Western nations that the continuous supply of long-range weapons and drones to Ukraine places them directly within the scope of the updated Russian nuclear doctrine. Speaking on the outcomes of the Group of Seven summit, Lavrov dismissed claims of defending Western values, characterizing the situation as a proxy war against Russia. We invite you to subscribe, like, and share this broadcast to support our ongoing journalism. Thank you from the Red Report team.
The G7 summit's final statements contain no mention of peace, only about continuing to pump up the Kyiv regime. How would you comment on what they're pushing us?
Pavel, we all know there's really nothing to comment on here. Even today, our journalists in newspapers and social media wrote that Trump had been turned. Someone even used that headline. Well, I wouldn't put it so bluntly. President Trump is his own man. Yet, starting from Anchorage, where President Trump flew to Washington to meet that, I wanted to say support group, but rather delay group. Ever since, the Europeans have relentlessly pushed the US to abandon its goal of a fair, lasting settlement. They want to drag Washington into their immediate ceasefire tactic, just to buy time. Time for their own defense industries to boost production, and of course for Zelensky and his military. Therefore, it does not surprise me at all that they continue to persist in this manner, and indeed, clear signs of our American colleagues gradually yielding to this persistent pressure have been quite visible to us for some time now. For instance, my esteemed colleague Marco Rubio, speaking at a congressional hearing, I cited this before, explicitly said the US cannot mediate because it is on Ukraine's side. As always, especially in diplomacy, deeds matter more than words, which anyone can spin. We will see how things play out.
By continuously supplying the Kyiv regime with these long-range weapon systems and offensive drones to be used directly against Russian territory, and openly gloating about doing so, do European leaders actually realize that this kind of active involvement falls squarely under our updated nuclear doctrine?
We have pointed this out repeatedly, and the President has as well. They continue to operate under the assumption, just as one of their representatives recently conveyed to our interlocutors, who were foreign nationals, that while we do indeed support Ukraine, we are not actually a warring country. In fact, everything happening in Ukraine is a war unleashed by the West, using the Kyiv regime, which is clearly taking on Nazi colors. Yet the West claims this regime is defending European values. That is all. There is nothing more to add.